All right, it's time for our Seen and Unseen segment where we expose the big cultural stories of the day. The impeachment-style battle, plus SNL and a legendary actor go all in for pushing the president out. Joining us with all the details, Raymond Arroyo, Fox News contributor. Right, Raymond? In all the impeachment drama, and it is drama, in 3 acts, you saw something else today that could affect the outcome. What is it?
Yeah, well, you know, I always look, Laura, for the pop culture play, how this is being received by everyday Americans. So I wanted to compare the style, not the substance, of what Nancy Pelosi and the president said today. Speaker Pelosi started by noting the historicity of this day.
We also are here today on the one-year anniversary of the Khashoggi, since Khashoggi was killed. It's such a very sad thing.
No, that's not the only sad thing. This impeachment battle, Laura, is first and foremost a political communications tussle. In between lost words and missing trains of thought, Pelosi sought to align her cause with that of the founding fathers.
Not that we place ourselves in the category of greatness of our founders, but we do place ourselves in a time of urgency on the threat to the Constitution, a system of checks and balances that is being made.
It's wandering, Laura. It's unfocused.
What is this?
You can imagine how Americans are receiving this, though. She's not helping her cause. Even if she had a great argument, she's delivering
Do we
it
really
in
think
such
she's
a
sitting around
bizarre way.
reading, like, Federalist, 18?
De Tocqueville.
De Tocqueville. I mean, she's not doing any of that.
Okay. But
what about when she paused? It was very obviously horrific murder of Khashoggi, and she kind of... That was an odd kind of...
It was a bizarre
That was a weird
moment.
turn there.
Yeah.
All right, here is the president from the Oval Office today.
Is a whistleblower immediately illegitimate if they are reporting misconduct?
When a whistleblower... Okay, are you ready? I heard the whistleblower's report from you people. This country has to find out who that person was, because that person's a spy, in my opinion. You ready?
Now, I have to note something here, Laura.
He's taking the leakers a spy, not the whistleblower.
Right, but he's all in this thing, and he uses a tactic, and I watched it repeatedly, where he goes, "You ready?" And then he drops the line.
Or he goes
and then
like
you
this.
repeat it again.
Or
and
he
go,
makes you stop.
You ready?
He makes you...
I'm going to give it to you now. It's a tactic. Now, I want to go back to Pelosi.
Yeah.
Watch the contrast in communications here.
It's very sad. I don't see impeachment as a unifying thing for our country. I weighed those equities hard and long till I had the president's admission that he did what he did on that day.
It's wonder. He did what he did. What did he do? And it's sad.
He did what he did, and it's unifying. It's not unifying. Then she does that weird thing with her mouth.
Well, yeah, the dentures are getting realigned.
It's a reset.
Now, watch how Trump channels passion for maximum effect.
I love this.
Biden and his son are stone cold crooked, and you know it. His son walks out with millions of dollars. The kid knows nothing. You know it, and so do we.
He had the same approach in the Oval Office. He was emphatic about this. He's indignant over it. It matters to him. He looks like he's in the game. Pelosi looks like she's trying to convince the faculty lounge to add a smoke room. You know, it's kind of...
Adam, can you help me here?
And quoting things. Now, the pop culture shapes the opinions of many Americans when it comes to these hot political topics. This week, SNL opened their 45th season with a desperate president facing impeachment. Watch.
Get me Rudy Giuliani on the phone.
Oh, hey, Mr. Trump. What's new?
What do you mean, what's new, Rudy? I'm being impeached. I got another call. Okay. Who's this?
It's Attorney General Barr. Stay calm, Mr. President. I know things look bad right now, but I got our top guy on this.
Good. Well, let's get him on the phone, too.
Hello?
None of this is working, Laura. It's not working. And the ratings have proven 30% drop in the demo,
let me just say,
15% from year to year on SNL for that opening.
Raymond is a really good impressionist, and you can do a great Rudy Giuliani.
That Kate McKinnon was embarrassing.
That was a bomb from beginning to end.
If you're going to do Rudy Giuliani, Laura, we're suing everyone. The lawsuits are going to start going to everybody in the building.
SNL's got to get Raymond.
Including you, Laura. I'm going to start with you and the hoop earrings.
No.
Okay,
Raymond,
he's
never going to come on again. All right, Raymond, before we go, our old pal, Bob De Niro, we're very close, took aim at us over the past weekend. Now, you're going to remember we took him on for cursing out the president at the Tony Awards, but even before that, in January of 2018.
I remember.
This idiot is the president. The guy is a fool.
He's just off the rails on
Well,
Trump.
he's one of the great actors of his generation, but it undermines the work when you engage in this kind of ad hominem.
Well,
Now,
yeah.
De Niro then went on CNN this past weekend to respond to, well, us.
When you say that, folks on Fox come after you. I remember the Tonys when he got up there and cursed. A lot of you.
This guy is like a gangster. He's come along and he's said things, done things we say over and over again. This is terrible. This guy is crazy. We've got to get him out.
Well, just because he played a gangster doesn't mean he knows what a gangster
But, you know,
is.
when a beloved actor, somebody you look up to for their great art,
Now-
when they, without a screenwriter, they collapse into profanities and have little insight here, it's not edifying. This was once a great actor. He's pushing this movie, The Irishman, which should be called The Airbrush Man because they're walking him back, his age back through CGI, which I really don't like. But anyway, this is cheap and low, and it's beneath Robert De Niro.
Why do I always think he's Dustin Hoffman?
I don't know.
I have a thing with Dustin Hoffman, Al Pacino,
Well, Al Pacino
and De
and Niro in this
Niro.
movie together, so you're
I
going
know,
to be
but they're
really
all
confusing
like they're
here.
all kind of diminutive. Thanks, Raymond. I don't mean that in a bad way. They're
I know.
brilliant, genius actors.